Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. Yesterday, you heard that rebroadcast that we did covering the very recent issue of the Batman Fortnite Zero Point. It was my son's birthday, so yeah, I definitely was focusing on some family time and didn't record a new episode, but we got a new one here for you today. So let's dive into all the news that we have, and there's a few things to get to. First thing that we're going to talk about is the bouncing off the walls wild week. So we got a new wild week that has started. Obviously, if you guys were playing yesterday, you already know about it from playing. But let's go ahead and take a look at the blog post and get the details. Bouncing off the walls, Fortnite. What bouncing off the walls is Fortnite Wild Week 3. Although the Fish Fiesta Wild Week has ended, Wild Weeks continue with something a bit more off the wall. Live in game now. Bouncing off the walls defies the laws of physics for one full week. Weaken gravity's impact on you with the more frequent hop floppers and send your opponents or your team flying with the more numerous shockwave grenades and shockwave bows. Also, yes, bouncers are unbolted, and that is pretty awesome. I love bouncers, they're so much fun to do all kinds of fun retakes with, or trick shots, or just bouncing around is always a good time. With hop floppers and shockwave grenades all around, you'll have a jumping start in this week's legendary quest. And as a tip, hop floppers are so plentiful you can now find them in ice boxes. Bouncing off the walls will stay above ground until 10 a.m. Eastern on May 27th, when Wild Weeks will enter a brief intermission. Chapter 2, Season 6's final Wild Week will go live on June 3rd. Bounce back to our blog or social channels that week for all the info. All right, so there is your bouncing off the walls. Let's get on this other piece of news that I wanted to cover, which is the update on island impersonation. Okay, so hey everyone, we've seen a lot of discussion and claims around creators copying other creators' islands, ideas, and games. We're taking some time in this post to discuss what is considered innovating on an existing game or idea versus a malicious, deceptive mirror of someone else's creation. The two examples we are talking about here are the difference between making a map because it is a popular game mode and innovating on the existing genre to draw in players and build your own community, and using a map's same exact name, iconography, images, thumbnails, or videos to trick players into visiting your island where they think they are playing the original map and not a new one. We actually already have a rule against this here. It says give credit where it's due. On your hub island, do not try to take credit for content that you link to that you didn't create. Don't impersonate other users, streamers, celebrities, government officials, Epic employees, or anyone else. And don't take credit for another user's creation. Pretending to be someone else in order to deceive or defraud others is not okay. But felt it needed further clarification. What is not okay? Use of identical imagery, screenshots, video utilized to promote other games or islands. Using the exact same name as a popular game in an attempt to gain players and visibility. Here's an example number one: Funk Ops Impossible Escape PvE Experience, and then the island number 2 is Funk Ops Impossible Escape PvE Experience. The only difference is they have different code numbers, so that would be the only way that you would be able to tell that the original island, you would have to know the original island's code number. In this example, island number 1, the original, has code 111-222-333-444, and the copying has 222-333-444-555. But if somebody doesn't know and they're using the same exact screen capture, they're using the same title and everything, somebody might not know. not okay. And we will take action anywhere from disabling the island code and removal from the supported creator program all the way up to an account ban for repeated infractions. What is okay? Innovating. What that means is taking an existing popular game type and adjusting or tweaking it in some way. Generally, this is done with the goal of potentially attracting new players on top of the existing ones who enjoy that mode. We believe this creates the space for this innovation to occur while providing clearer boundaries when it comes to islands that could be deceptive in nature. So there you go. There is some guidelines to follow when you are making your creative maps and different game modes, especially with all the game modes that are possible out there now. Again, don't just like straight up steal and copy somebody's exact map and steal their name and screen capture so that you can make it look like it's your own. Not cool. Okay, let's get back into what we have going on in the game here. Right now, let's go ahead and look at the LTMs today. We still have the Impossible Escape PvE and PvP, Team Rumble, of course, Red versus Blue 2.0, Pro Red versus Blue, Bounty, Pro 100, Finest Realistic 2v2, and Battle Lab. We can go ahead and take a look at the challenge list because we got a new challenge list from the time that last I recorded because yesterday was Thursday, so there's a new challenges out for this week. And like they said in the Wild Week blog post, time airborne using hot floppers and shockwave grenades. We know hot floppers are more plentiful, and so are shockwave grenades. And it's 100 seconds, 200, 300, 400, and 500. You just got to get to that first one for that 100 though, and pretty easy when you have so many shockwaves and the hot floppers around. Let's see here. We also have eliminate a player while swimming, deal damage to players within 30 seconds of landing from the battle bus. Pickaxe elimination. You need to build special sand castles. You need to deal damage to descending supply drops. You need opponent player structures destroyed with a vehicle and destroy special sand castles. That's your challenge list throughout the rest of the week. We will go over how to get some of these done. Let's go ahead and take a look at the item shop now. Let's take a look. We have the Fortnite Snakes and Stones Challenge Pack, Knights of the Food Court, Double Agent Pack, Shadow Pickaxe Pack, Batman Zero Bundle, Beast Boy bundle, all still here. We have the Baki outfit with the Moki back bling for 1,200. You got the Bonehead outfit with the back burner back bling for 1,500. The Magma wrap for 700. The Kodak's harvesting tool for 800. The Never Gonna emote for 500. We have the Sweaty emote for 200. And we have the Arc outfit with the Arc Wings back bling for 2,000. The Divine Wrap for 500, the Virtue Harvesting Tool for 800, the Malcore outfit with the Malcore Wings backbling for 1,500, the Evil Eye Harvesting Tool for 1,200, and then we have in the paint section. Okay, so this is where we're going to get our NBA stuff added into the game here. First up, the Shoot and Score pack. So you get the mini hoop back bling, take it to the rack, and the hook shot toy. Shoot a hook shot, and so it's a basketball. So you get the basketball backboard and hoop, and the basketball itself for 600 V-bucks. You have the dribbling emote for 500. Traveling, not traveling. Okay, so that's 500. We got the, let's see here, what do they call this? The Strong Side Bundle. Okay, this is going to include 5 different male characters. So it's got the Fast Break, Half Court Hero, Buzzer Beater, Triple Double, and Fadeaway outfits, all for 3,500. That's 4,000 V-bucks off the total. You can also get the Pure Shooter bundle, which has the Rainmaker outfit, Dynamo Dribbler, Crossover Champion, Rebound Raider, and the Splash Specialist outfits. That's all for 3,500 as well. So 4,000 V-bucks off. They have all these characters separately as well. You can get them individually for 1,500 each. And again, remember with these, you can once you get these styles, you can make the number whatever number you want, and you can select whatever team it is that you want to wear. Okay, so pretty cool outfits. This is going to be really hard for me to pass up. I loved basketball growing up, played basketball growing up, still love basketball and watching basketball now. So these are going to be hard to pass up on. These are pretty great. But yeah, 1,500 each for the individuals. Lots of great stuff in the item shop today. Make sure if you're going to get any of it, use code Mikey, MMMIKE. MMMIKIE in the item shop, because some of the proceeds will go to help support the show, and I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and talk about a tip of the day. Okay, we got our wild week going on, right? So let's talk about how you can use those bouncers. So many good ways to use bouncers. Obviously, really good situations to use them in is in retakes, when you are trying to retake height. Opponent gets above you, you can just quickly set a bouncer on the floor, and you're going to bounce like 4 or 5 levels up and be able to get right back up to their level or above them, hopefully. Okay, and here's another good situation to use bouncers. You are everybody's got hot floppers, right, and shockwave grenades this wild week. So what I've noticed in the little bit that I played this morning, a lot of people were building up really high because they weren't as worried about it. But that also meant that I saw a lot more players, knocking players' builds down a lot easier. And if you happen to not have a hot flopper fish or a shockwave grenade to send you off so that you won't take fall damage, you can also not take fall damage by spamming a bouncer on whatever build you're on at the time, so it will bounce you off and you'll fall down and not take any fall damage. But the other thing is that as you're falling down, if you don't have any builds to put a bouncer on, switch over to your bouncer and just keep spamming it when you get as you're falling and looking straight down. That way you can build the bouncer on the ground before you hit it, and then you bounce back up and you'll be safe. All right, that's episode 4 today. Make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. It's Mikey on all of those. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.